Alright, welcome back to Subnautica Part 2. Now, we've progressed significantly, a little significantly, since my last video, and there will be what I will consider to be some spoilers in this video, so you really have seen everything you need to see in the first video to know whether you want to play this game or not. And this is just going to be more exploration of the gameplay systems and what goes on in the game. So, here we have our little seascape. I'm looking out from my observation deck right now. I like it. It soothes me. See all these fish? I love them. Anyways, if we look over this way a little bit, whoa, what's going on here? Oh my goodness. Well, you can see I've got quite a towering structure happening. Oh, look at these fish. Oh, they're so close. They're looking at me. Alright, let's see here. This is the main deck of my base. It's expanded quite a bit here. Oh, I built this actual observation deck, like that's the name of it. Isn't it a great structure? Look at this. Whoa ho ho. Oh, there's my sea truck. I left the lights on. I don't actually know if that drains the battery or not. Got my little garden going on down here. It's looking pretty good. Oh, you can see almost all the way down into the abyss. Terrific. Yeah, I've got a bunch. I learned how to color code my beacons here, which has been fun for me. Let's just pop outside of the base. I'll give you a look at what's happening here. Here we go. Look at this. I've got quite the little sprawling structure happening here, don't I? So we'll just swim into my second hatch. Wonderful.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you, thank you. I should name that woman, but I don't really know how. Let's see. This room is just empty. I want to build... I know that I will eventually find an alien containment system that I can start, growing my own ecosystems inside the base with. I haven't found it yet. It exists in the first game. I'm sure it exists in this game, but haven't found it. So my upgrade station is pretty good. Oh, I haven't built this yet. That's alright. If we go up here, I've got a couple of water purifiers. Oh, it looks like they got some water ready for me too. Look at this. Delicious. Thank you very much, water filtration machine. I'll just take all these. Yes, great. And then if I go up one more level, it's my bioreactor. Yeah, I can throw manky old fruits into here, and it turns them into energy for my base. We'll just have a look inside. Oh, that looks disgusting. I bet that smells awful. Let's hope it doesn't spring a leak. Alright. So that's what's going on with my base here. Something that I do like, a nice little detail, is you can see here's one of my... Ooh, look at my shadow. Hey, hey! Ooh, I'm so trim! That's actually quite good, isn't it? Look how fluid I am. That's pretty good for something I can't even see. Anyways, you can see I've got my reinforced bulkhead here, but here's the water intake for my water purifier. I guess I can't really see the water rushing in, but I think it's a nice touch anyways. Alright, let's just make sure... Oh, I've got some brand new sea corals here that I'm growing. They're still growing. I'm not going to fool with them. Look at this. It's quite a spread, isn't it? Looks pretty good. Now, let's make absolutely certain that we're ready to go out on an adventure. Oh, I've got my upgraded ultra-high capacity tanks here. They've got 3 full minutes of oxygen each, so I've got 6 minutes that I'm trucking. I think that's pretty good. I don't need to carry all this water, and I'm almost out of space for water. Here's my horseshoe shrubs that have grown up nice and big. Yeah, look at this. They grow these nut clusters. I'm going to grab a bunch of these guys. They take up a huge amount of space in the inventory, and they only give a little bit of health, food, and water. But it's better than nothing. I like to load up on them before I leave and then munch on them during the trip. There we go. I've got a health pit kit, don't I? I do. Plenty of water. Spare battery. My blowtorch, which I'm going to need. Okay, that sounds good. Alright, so what we're going to be doing today is a little bit of wreckage. Look at this, I love my base. Oh, it's so good. We're going to be doing a little bit of wreckage spelunking. I found a crash site of an old spaceship that's crashed into the planet and is now resting in the ocean. And we're going to go and break into it and see what we can plunder and loot. The sea truck here is definitely a luxury way to travel. It's significantly faster. I don't like these menacing sounds at all, but I don't think there's anything that's too dangerous that I need to worry about in this particular biome, but that doesn't sound healthy, does it? Oh, look at this guy. Oh boy, he's a chompy boy, isn't he? Oh, okay. Oh, geez, I'm crashing into stuff. Alright, we'll just swim away from this chompy boy. He can't go nearly as fast as we can. I've got him turned around here. There's base. Where? Oh, there we go. Excellent. The old Mercury 2, that's where we're headed. Now let's go to the Alpha Beacon first. Okay. Yes, but the Sea Truck is significantly faster than my Sea Glide is, so that's nice. Also, I like that you can see my hand moving the joystick down here, and then my other hand works the throttle, and it really does move in conjunction with what you're doing, so it makes you feel like you really are engrossed in the game world, which I like. You can see that my Sea Truck's getting a little bit beat up here. I've got only 56 health left. I'm sure there's a way that I can repair it. I actually have a repair tool that I have not tried using on the Sea Truck yet. And as long as I have power, which it's got plenty of, this guy will just run for ages and ages on a single power cell. It generates oxygen for me, so it's nice. It's like I don't have to swim all the way up to the surface to replenish my supply. Alright, here's the beacon I placed. And look at the spaceship. Before we get in here, let's kind of zoom back and we can give you guys a look at what's going on here. Here's these things. They look nice. And I know that these spaceships are close to a different biome, but I guess there's nothing exciting to see immediately. Look at this. Don't you feel like you're lost in the deep blue sea? I like it. Alright, here we go. Here it is. The first part of the Mercury 2, which evidently has split into two complete different pieces during its perilous re-entry. Look at this guy. They did a good job of simulating what a chunky spaceship would look like, I think. Got some sort of command nodule up there. These hatches have been blown open. The whole thing is like gross, totally being corroded by the influence of the sea. Alright. Here we go, let's get started. Let's see, can I throttle? Yeah, I can, okay. Oh, crap. You can see I'm beating my ship up by hitting the environment. Nope. I'll go ahead and leave the lights on. That's fine. I don't think it's supposed to leak oxygen like this. I think that's happening because I'm down to like 50% hull integrity. I've got this access panel here. I only got one upgrade. Makes it go a little bit deeper, but it's nice also. Take these power cells in and out. It's all very pleasant to me. Anyways, here we go. This is the map on the Sea Glide. It shows you the topography of the terrain that's immediately close to you. We're going to turn it off though. And let's have a look inside here. Alright, supply kit. Ooh, titanium nuggets. Let's just eat a few of these shrub nuts. We'll go ahead and eat all of them. We're not that far away from base. I'll take that titanium ingot. Thank you very much. That sounds good. Metal salvage is just extra titanium. We're not going to take that. This is just a box that I can't get into. Here is a battery, which we can easily make ourselves, but hey, it's already pre-constructed. I'll take it. Here's these fishy guys. What's up, fishy guys? They're exploring with me. Yeah, I'll turn my flashlight on here. Great. Alright. That's good. So we've just kind of gone a little bit of a course through the ship. Can I go up these steps? I can. Alright, so I have to cut through this door to get through it, but I did bring a laser cutter with me. And look at this, just in case I don't have one, they've got some pieces to help me build one. That's nice. See, I still have a minute and 20 seconds left on my first oxygen tank. That's good. We're gonna try and explore everywhere that we can before we start cutting into doors, though. Ooh, water and food, alright. Nothing I really need. We are well on our way to habitat sustainability back at the base. But I think it's nice to eat old world food, you know? Like, look at this nutrient block. I bet it's gross, actually. The horseshoe nuts turned out to be pretty tasty. They're good. They taste like a cross between pistachios and bananas. So this is just another point of entrance. Probably we'll have to cut our way into any place that's really good and worth exploring. But let's do a thorough job of investigating this wreckage before we make our first cut. Alright, I'm pretty sure we've already been this way. Great. And we just came down from up those stairs. Okay. Alright. Let's see here. We've been this way too. Right now, oh, we haven't been this way. Okay. Grab this copper wire, that's fine. Now, we're starting to get a little bit low on oxygen. I have 40 full seconds left, but if my misadventures in this game have taught me anything, it's that you cannot fool around with your oxygen. When you get down to 30, don't press it. Flip your tank. What is inevitably going to happen is you're going to get excited by something and you only got 30 seconds left and you think, oh, 30 seconds, that's plenty of time for me to make a decision. But it's not. You're going to forget. There's no oxygen warning on hardcore. You're going to start blacking out. You're not going to be out. You're going to fumble your controls, and then that's it. It's game over. So don't fool around over 30 oxygen is the point I'm making here. That is the #1 easiest way to delete your save file, is, you know, thinking, oh, I'm just going to be as oxygen efficient as possible. Absolutely not. Ludicrous thinking. Never do this. We're actually going to replenish our oxygen completely. Back at the old sea truck here. Perfect. Did I actually fill the other one completely up? I sure did. Alright, let's get back out of here. Here we go. Thank you, sea truck. You're wonderful. We love you. Alright, I'm pretty sure I've done a fairly thorough job of checking out everywhere that I can so far. Alright, so let's get to work with our torch. First, we're going to have to equip this thing. Here we go. Okay. Now let's cut this door open. Alright, now we're cooking. Yeah, no pun intended. Alright. And as is very common with the Subnautica game, it's pleasant to use the sea torch. It works exactly the way that you would expect it to, right? Look at that. It looks great. Like, all the small details are there. I'm sure that this is... Actually, I'm not sure that this is going to hurt me. It looks like it's hot, right? We're just going to let it cool down before I swim through there. Alright. Come on now. Getting a little impatient. I kind of want to risk it. Oh, you can see that it is cooling down. We're just going to swim through there. Hey, it didn't hurt me. Great. Oh, oxygen plant. Outstanding. Let's see here. There is an actual flashlight that you can carry around, but I prefer these light sticks, even though they're a little bit kind of, you know, blinding in your eyeballs, because you can set them down and they'll adhere to a surface. Yeah, so you can essentially, you know, bring a portable light source with you, which I like. It's pretty well lit in here, so I'm just going to pick this thing back up. And the Sea Glide, of course, has a flashlight on the front of it. Ooh, power cell, great. This looks like the old engine room. Maybe the oxygen plants, like the lingering radiation or something. Now, what is this? No, I can't take it. It looks like something I should be able to take, doesn't it? Oh well. It's been sitting here exposed to the ocean anyway. I'm sure it's no longer functional. Well, this copper wire has been too, but hey, we're taking that. Here's a PDA. Let's see if these guys have something to say to us.
I can only do repairs in spurts. That's so inefficient. The larger tools seem to set off seismic activity nearby. A crew came back telling stories of gigantic worms burrowing in the ice. I don't know what they were going on about. They were hypothermic and frostbitten because they walked back to avoid angering them. The ice shelf is probably a bit unstable and they got disoriented or something. To borrow from Diana, Orion spelled thermocouplings are not meant to be worked on in 20-minute spurts. If we break the process, we'll break the ship. But it's nice to hang out with Yasmin while we wait for the rumbles to stop. I hope she doesn't mind all my questions. I love hearing her voice. Her face lights up, and she's got the most expressive eyebrows.
All right. That's enough, buddy. I don't care about your crush on Diana. Okay, we're gonna try it. We're just gonna hazard swimming through here. Okay, I didn't get burned, but it might be because I'm great at swimming through circles. We don't really know. Alright, I've got the laser cutter. I don't need the laser cutter. We'll just leave that there. Most of the story is expressed through PDA files, log files that you'll find scattered around the game world. Though, as I mentioned in my first video, we've already been here, I think. There are a few actual living NPCs in this world, which is nice. It's a big change from the first game. Well, I think we've done a pretty thorough job of exploring here, and I don't really see anything else in the first half of this ship. What's this? Whoa, this looks dangerous. These tiny little corridors get you in big trouble, I've found. Alright, and I know I've got a full tank left of O2. Let's check and make sure I've got air in there. Alright, I do. Great. I got 1 minute left. Hey, yeah, alright. What's in here? So far, these supply crates have been totally underwhelming. We'll take the ingot, I guess. That's fine. Here's another stupid PDA.
I finished the reactor checks.
You know what? I don't care, Yasmin. Anything you have to say is going to have to do with your spaceship and not my planet. And some of the drama I've been listening to has been interesting and advances the plot, but these guys are just idiots that crashed their ship, right? Well, I think that's probably... Okay, oxygen. There we go, great. I think that's about it for the first half of the spaceship. So far, completely underwhelming. Oh, hey, look at that. Thank you. Okay, is this a way out? Sure is. Alright. Let's check our inventory. We still have a good amount of space, but you don't really know what you're going to find in these boats. You know what? I could always jettison some of the stupid food I'm holding. I've got my own food, and I'm not really about these nutrient blocks. So, let's go ahead and proceed to the second half of the ship. There we go, the Mercury 2 Beta. Maybe they'll have something more exciting for us than Mercury Beta 1 did, Mercury 1 Alpha did. Oh, look at this guy. It's a squid shark. I don't want to get too close because they're very fast and extremely aggressive. I can take one hit from them if I'm swimming around naked, but they can snap you up in 2 chomps. You see his horrible face, how it opened up? He's eating these fish. They're bad, my pajamas. Fortunately, they'll leave you alone as long as you don't get too close. Oh, it's nighttime, so you can't really see what's going on here, but we're in the middle of a new ecosystem, which is pretty rad. You won't really be able to see anything if I get on top of it, though. Oh, yeah. It's these massive, like, huge acre-sized lilies that grow from these little nodules, and then they get bigger, and then they start floating, and they rip up giant chunks of earth. They're pretty great. There'll be whales around here, too, that have some sort of interaction with the lily pads. Giant glow whales, which are awesome because they're safe and they look nice. There he is, the squid shark. He's a rascal. Where's the entrance? Let's see, I have an entrance marked over here. Let's do a scan of the area and make sure we're not going to disembark right on top of one of these stupid squid sharks. They've taken a couple bites at me here at this point, and I don't need that anxiety in my life. Okay, here we go. Boat tanks full? Yes, good. Let's do it. Alright. Let's hope that the second half of this crashed ship is more interesting than the first. Well, it's got plants growing in it, so that's nice. Different fish swimming around in there. Look at that guy. Pretty good. Alright, can I get through here? I sure can, but as I did in the first ship, we're going to explore everything we can before we cut. Oh, sealed supply crate, huh? Okay. Well, I've got a key. Ooh, reactor rod. Outstanding. I'm not sure I can even make those naturally yet. Of course, I'd have to build a reactor to use it, which I also am not sure that I can make.
I'm alive. Stefanos saved me. The Mercury attempted an emergency takeoff and everything seemed fine. I was helping the bridge crew with the emergency takeoff since the crew is, well, was short-handed because of everything. I heard the sound of metal tearing and for a split second, everything was tinged bright green and unbearably hot. Then I saw daylight and I was looking down at the ocean and ice. The strongest wind I've ever felt roared in my ears, ripping through the ship. People went flying out the side of the Mercury, so much screaming and chaos. I was lucky. I had just clipped into my seat anchor. Stefanos came out of nowhere, like a malaika, an angel. I felt his rough, calloused hand grasp mine.
Alright. That's enough, you guys. Get a room. I like your tale of horror. I like your tale of Stefan's roughed, callous hands a lot less. Totally uninterested in your virtual sex lives. Thank you very much. You skeezy bastards. Depleted reactor rod. You know what? I'm too rococo. I don't need it if it's depleted. I don't even know how to replenish it. I can't even use it to begin with. Maybe one day it'll be more important to me and I'll come check it out. Now I thought I'd be able to scan this for a schematic, but no. Either I already have it or it's too busted up to get any information from. Alright, let's go back to the store over here. Actually, let's just go get a fresh lungful of air since we're right here. And you never know how deep you're going. Ooh, look at this. Here we go. Bits of floating metal. This does look like a pretty good crash site. Here you can see some of these lily pads floating up to the surface. Oh, here's one that's bringing a giant hunk of ship with it. Huh. How about that? Ooh, as long as we're here, let's eat one of these nutrient blocks, and we'll drink some of this old spaceship water. Doesn't taste too bad. The nutrient block is actually pretty good. It tastes like granola. So, that was better than I expected it to be. And let's see here, I can cut through the store, right? Here we go. Let's give it a cut. Execute the perfect cut. Alright, I'm going to try and deliberately bang into the side here and see if it burns me. No, it does not burn me. Alright. So that's purely cosmetic. I feel that they should have made it to a small amount of damage while it was, you know, dripping bits of molten metal. Would have only... Oh my goodness, what is this? Is this the alien containment? Oh, bonus. Okay, well that is terribly exciting. Here it is. The alien containment schematic. Must be installed in multi-purpose room modules. Must be connected in a stack. Hatch must be installed to allow access. Breeding tips. Yes! Oh, infections may be transmitted. Never tap the glass. Alright, well, this is probably the premier piece of equipment, in my opinion, that is not a massive window in this entire game. So, that was a pretty good score. Thank you very much. I don't want to hear anything that you have to say, Diana. You're just going to talk about this love triangle between you and whatever that other woman's name is and Mr. Raspy Hands. You guys. No wonder you crashed the ship. Too busy with your three-way love triangle flirtation disaster. What's up here? Anything good? I guess not. Seems like a weird place to allow me to explore. Ooh, I can get behind here, though. I'm a little concerned about my slimmies being so close to the cutting edge of this tool, but I'm sure it's fine. There you go, great. Can I scan you? No. Okay, There we go. Oh, that all looks like interesting stuff. Hey, hey, what's this? The prawn suit fragment. Oof, awesome. I guess I can't see the blueprint. That's alright. I'm not exactly sure what the prawn suit does. They're in the last game also, but I never really found them to be necessary. I imagine it's like, you know, an underwater mecha suit, which is obviously exactly what it is. I've never yet built one. They do look pretty rad. I'll probably check it out for completion's sake eventually. A Chinese potato. No kidding. They're seeds. Awesome. Inventory full. Oh, they're huge. Oh, this is great. Some sort of new sustainable crop plant. That's outstanding. Let's shine a light in here. And what is this thing? Oh, it's another Chinese potato. Well, I guess I really only need 2. I'm sure I'll be able to grow them myself. Sealed supply crate. Great. Ooh, my torch is starting to run low on energy here. That's alright. I did bring a backup battery. Reactor rod. Thank you. Another reactor rod. I'm going to have to build a reactor with all these rods. What have we here? Drill arm fragment, you say. Alright. Well, haven't quite learned that yet. I need to scan a few more fragments. Man, loading up on these reactor rods. Oh, tank time. There we go, great. Alright, I feel like probably I have seen the best of what this ship has to offer here. Alright, I can't get through there at all. Yeah, I got a prawn suit piece of business. Got a bunch of reactor rods that I may never even use. I'm one of those eco-friendly bioreactor type guys. Got a solar panel array built also, so do I really need to fool around with this radioactive nonsense? Maybe I will eventually, who knows? Maybe there'll be something that's so energy hungry that I... Oh, another sealed door. I'll feel compelled to build a nuclear reactor. I feel like this would be a lot more anxious work if I didn't have my ultra-high capacity oxygen tanks, which have been of real benefit to me in this game. Here's a grow bed, but I already have the schematic for the grow bed, so that's fine. More Chinese potatoes. I've already got a couple, so I don't really need them. More Chinese potatoes, that's fine.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. This is every xenolinguist's dream.
Alright, well, I don't really care what you have to say. You sound like an idiot. Okay. Alright, now we're making bad decisions. I'm on my last oxygen tank, and I'm going down this stupid squirrely rabbit hole of twisting tunnels. I'm not even going to do this. This is how you die. This is how real cave spelunkers die. Absolutely not. We'll try to remember where we are and come right back. Oh god. I gotta find my way out of here. It's alright. I've got about a minute and a half before I drown. Okay, I'm a little turned around. Oh god. Okay, what the fuck is this? Oh god, it's the bridge. Okay, so there's a whole bridge I gotta remember to explore, but we've got to get out of here. We'll come back for the bridge. Where's my beacon? It says... There's my sea truck. Okay, so that's the direction that I probably should head in. That's the Tunnel of Doom. Alright. Okay, great. Whew, made it with a full minute and a half to spare. Excellent. Oh boy, well, that was mildly hair-raising. There we go. Excellent. Okay, back to work. Almost out of juice on my Sea Glide too. Have I found an actual battery? I have. Let's go ahead and swap out some power cells here. There we go, great. And of course I can recharge these spent batteries back on my ship. Okay, let's see if we can find our way back to where we just were. I had to go through some kind of a crazy doorway. There was a hole that I'd cut in the ship. Here we go. This is looking right. And then I swam... Ooh, don't mind if I do. And I swim kind of up to the surface. Yeah, here we go. Now look at this. This looks just majestic. This had to have been the old command station.
O'Brien's felt this all went sideways.
Oh, shut up. You guys are idiots. You're too busy flirting, and now you're all dead. End of story. There's got to be something good I can salvage here, right? Ooh, jukebox disc. I have not actually built the jukebox, but this is the third piece of music that I've found for it, so I guess I should look into that. Is there really only one audio log about these guys' deadly love triangle and a piece of jukebox music here on the entire command deck? That seems kind of ridiculous to me. This is it. Yeah, we'll just have a look at these barnacles, and you know I like looking at the windows. There he is, my arch nemesis, the squid shark. A jerk. Yeah, it looks like that's all that there is. And you know what? I bet that's where this tunnel of doom led to. Just another way to get onto this useless command deck. What's this? Anything good? Here's some ribbon plants, but I've got a whole slew of them already. Well, I feel like I haven't actually been in this room yet. Metal salvage, which I don't want. This looks like just another point of ingress into the ship. Can I cut through here? No. No. Alright then. Well, I guess that's probably about it. Oh, I saw a way into here earlier, but I couldn't find a way in, and now I'm here. And there's really nothing in here but ribbon plants and salvage, so who cares? Not I, not I. What was that? This is nothing. Anything in this wreck hole? Just more metal salvage. Oh, this is interesting. I seem to have found some sort of cave system linked underneath the ship. Hey, look at these guys. Let's turn on my map here. It doesn't look like I can actually get back to the surface from where I am. Huh. Alright, so this is a big load of nothing. Alright then. I guess I'm gonna have to go back to the ship. It feels like there's supposed to be something of interest down here, but it looks too easy to get lost and drown inside of. And there may not even be a way to reach the surface safe through the ship, so we're not gonna fool around with that. Okay, and I can't cut through here, and now I'm starting to feel a little trapped and claustrophobic. I don't like it much. Okay, so I think to get out... Oh, back in the containment room again. Oh man, I want to get out of this ship. I don't like it in here anymore. Let me out. I'm freaking out, man. Oh, thank goodness. Alright. Well, that was awful. Okay, that's it. I feel that we have moderately thoroughly spelunked these crashed spaceships. We have attempted a little bit to listen in to the tragic fate, which appears to be a bunch of fools that can't keep their hands off of each other and would rather literally destroy their entire spaceship than keep their junk in their pants. I feel like that's a metaphor for the modern world that we live in. We'll just leave all that behind. No, Squid Shark, no! Okay, alright. Okay. Alright, Squid Shark. Alright, we made it there, and we're almost back again. And that's it. That is a micro Subnautica adventure. And I guess I'll just go ahead and sign off now. You've pretty much seen everything that there is to see for the moment with my epic spaceship adventure, which really, wasn't all that epic. And we're going to go home and build ourselves an alien containment unit. But that'll be a totally different video. So, I thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this completely mind-numbing, with no serious events happening whatsoever, expression of Subnautica gameplay. Thank you very much.